Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna start working on this wooden wall, but the only thing I'm gonna be able to do today is glue the pieces together. So basically what I need to do is like these are exactly 1 inch thick by 2 inches wide. And I need to glue these together to make a 2 inch thick piece, okay? So I need to glue these two, and then I have a bunch of 1x4s that I need to glue together the same way so that I come up with a 2 inch thick piece of wood. These are all the vertical pieces of the walls. The horizontal pieces are actually cut down here out of 2x2 material. We just did not have enough of it wide enough to make the 1x4s and long enough to make the verticals out of 2x2s. So I'm going to show you how I'm planning on doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to clamp this stuff because I don't have 50,000 clamps or whatever the heck it's going to take to clamp, you know, let's see here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 2x4s that we have to make. And then there are 2 of these 2x2s that I have to make. So what I'm going to do is I'm using this Tight Bond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue. This is waterproof, interior, exterior. I figured I would use this because this is going to be down in Florida. It's by the ocean, so I mean obviously we can't guarantee, you know, if the stuff from warping and stuff like that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That's why we're using thicker material. But this glue should definitely help with the humidity and stuff like that because it's waterproof and it's made for exterior and interior usage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically spread a ton of glue on these, sandwich them together, okay? Then I'm going to take my brad gun and shoot a brad like every foot. And then I'm going to come back with some exterior screws and I'm going to countersink screws between each one of those brads that I put in there and then let it dry overnight. So those screws and the brads are going to hold this thing together and the glue is going to dry and we're going to have a nice tight bond. The screws are not going to matter because this wall is getting butted up against a stone wall that they did in the restaurant. So the wall is already stoned and this is going in front of it and it's a spindle wall that's going to have LED lighting mounted to the back of it so that it's going to light up the wall, the stone, and you're going to see it through the spindle wall. That's what they came up with design-wise, so that's what we're doing. So now, when I ran these through the planer at his shop, one side is smoother than the other because I just ran a finished planer on the one side because where it's gluing together, I'm not worried about that. I'd rather it be a little rougher so that a little bit more glue will, I guess, stay in there. That's my goal or my theory. I could use a paintbrush to put this glue on. I might not have enough glue. I only have a bottle and a half. I might have to go grab another bottle. But I think if I just zigzag it like this, and you can see I've got a good amount. And with those screws and the brads and everything, I don't think this is going to want to come apart. I think it's going to stay together just fine. So we'll take this piece, flip it over onto this. These are longer than they need to be. I need to cut them down afterwards. I just need to get them laminated together. Yeah, looks like it's going to hold pretty good. Okay, so get my brad gun. I don't know where the heck I put it. I thought I just had it in my hand. Oh, there it is. It's over on the counter. I got so much stuff in the shop right now, I can barely walk around here. So you can see one's longer than the other. That doesn't matter. It'll get cut down. Okay. I'm using my DeWalt brad gun. I have a Bauer one as well, But the Bauer one works really well, but this is 2-inch oak and I think it might be a hair much for it, so I'm using the DeWalt for this. Yes, I said it, DeWalt is a little bit better, but if you're not doing this stuff full time, I wouldn't waste the money on it. But I just want to make sure that this actually goes into the oak and I don't have any sticking out that I have to hammer down and look like crap. So let me grab the screws here. These are 1 5/8" screws. Is that what I got? Double check here. I thought I grabbed 1 1/4, but no, this is right. I wanted 1 5/8" because 1 1/4" wouldn't really have been enough because this wood is 1 inch thick. So these are just like a zinc coated screw. It's like a drywall screw, but drywall screws will rust out on you. I don't know if you guys can see. So basically I'm going to sit here and drill a hole about every foot. I'm using this countersinking bit here. So what it's doing is it's drilling a pilot hole, and then it's a little countersink head for the screw to go into. I don't know if that countersinking bit's deep enough. I'm going to try it here in a minute. Still got a couple more to drill. Yep, seems okay. I just wanted to back it out and put it back in to see what it did. So basically, you know, this is what I'm going to be doing. So this is not going to be a long video, this first video. The battery's dying. So I think this stuff should hold really well the way I'm laminating it together with the glue and these screws. I don't think it'll be an issue. And I got to cut spindles out, which I will be doing tomorrow. So basically tomorrow and Wednesday are going to be my 2 biggest days working on this. I want to try to get these walls close to built or done, at least built by then. Not stained yet, but so that's one. Like I said, you're never going to see the back side. You're going to see it front side. This is taller than the shop. These walls are actually taller than the ceiling in here. So it's going to be interesting getting this done. I got to get these arcade cabinets finished up so that I can get those out of the way. I'll probably just put them in the spray booth so I can get these walls built. And it's not going to be easy by myself, but I'll get it done. So basically I'm going to do this to these other 2 here, and then all these ones down here, which are the first row against the wall right here. I need to laminate 2 at a time with those. And then all these other pieces of oak here, all these rough cut pieces everywhere, I need to cut spindles out of. They're going to be a 1/2 inch wide, 1 inch deep. So this wood is 1 inch deep, okay? So I need to cut 1/2 inch slivers off of it. There are a total of, well, we'll go look at that in a second, but since they're 1/2 inch wide, we're going to take this 1/2 inch flat metal and we're going to put it on the back of each spindle. What that's going to do is hopefully keep that 1/2 inch piece of oak, because it's only 1/2 inch wide, from possibly warping. or twisting or something like that. I'm hoping that the metal is going to stabilize the back side of it and keep it from twisting. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know. That's what we came up with, because we don't want to put any crossbars between the 5-foot spindles. And these are what they want. This is in the drawings. They will not change their mind on the width of the spindles. So it's got to be 1/2-inch spindles. I mean, I got to go by the blueprints. I have no choice. So it's not my decision. If it were me, I would probably go with 1-inch wide ones, but I cannot, you can't tell those people. I mean, you got to do what they say. So anyways, they're, you know, these ones here are close together. These ones here are farther apart. These ones are close again. And then there's a row on the top, which alternates. So it's basically like an X. So the wider spread ones are on the outer edge, on the top and bottom, and then the closer ones are on the middle and then on the sides. Let me see here. Yeah, this is the total height, 131 inches. It's actually 131.5 inches from floor to ceiling. That's an exact tight fit, but we're going 131 in case there's any irregularities in the concrete. That will get a little bit of clearance to shim it up or whatever we need to do to that. What else? So these spindles are 5 foot tall here, and then these other spindles are 2 foot 9 inches between the 2-inch. This is a 2-inch piece here, 2x2. That's a 2x2. This is a 1x4. This is a 1x2. This is a 1x2 because when it goes into this side door entrance here, it's going to butt up to a 4x2. So when it butts up to the 4x2, that 2-inch thick against this 2-inch thick is going to make it a 4. So the corner will be an exact 4x4 when you look at the corner of the door opening. Spindle wise, I have to cut 34 5-foot spindles. I don't know why I made an inch mark. It's supposed to be 5 foot. 34 5-foot spindles and 70 3-foot spindles. Obviously, they're only 2 foot 9 inches, but I'll probably cut them to 3 feet and cut them down afterwards. That's a lot of spindles. I have to cut 104 spindles total. So basically, I'm going to sit there on the table saw, set it up to 1/2 inch wide, and literally just start ripping them down one after another, one after another. Then I'm just going to lightly sand them down. I'm going to put a new blade on the table saw so it cuts nice and smooth. So these big dowels here are going to hold the framework together, the 2x4s and the 2x2s, so that hopefully my doweling jig will actually go up to 2 inches wide. I need to check that. And then I have little ones here which I planned on using for the spindles. I wanted to put one in each spindle and glue them. Maybe one in the middle of each spindle, and then on the back side or something, maybe shoot a brad through it on an angle. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but I bought the fluted dowels because the fluted ones, they get more glue around them because the glue has access, you know what I mean, to go inside the flutes, and it's just going to bond better to the wood itself. These are even fluted as well. You can't buy these locally anymore. I actually bought them off of Amazon. Let's go look at this drilling jig real quick to see if it'll do 2-inch thick material. I might have to get a different one, which I don't know where the heck I'm going to find one. I just have it right here. Drills holes up to 1/2 inch. Okay, 2 3/4 thick. Perfect. Those are 2 inches thick. So we'll be good with that. So I'll be able to drill all that. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy to do. So basically I'm going to have to, probably what I'm going to have to do is take the spindle parts and put all the spindles between these two 2x2s here. Okay. Glue them all. And then I'm going to have to take that 2x2 and that 2x2 and put those on with all the spindles. Probably let it dry overnight and then drill my holes into these 2x4s so that we can slide the two together. I'm figuring two 2 dowels per 2x2 area. And I don't know that, let's see here, there's 104 spindles. So if I need 200 dowels, and this box is 200. I might have to order another box of these dowels, because I'm almost wondering if I should put 2 pins per spindle. But that's gonna be a lot of precise drilling though. Just afraid these things are gonna spin and twist if I don't. I'll have to think about that. So that's gonna end this video. Just figured I'd give you a quick rundown on how I am fastening these two together rather than using clamps, because it does not matter that there's fasteners on the back side. In my opinion, I think they're just gonna help hold it together even better. So that's gonna be it tomorrow. Probably start cutting spindles and stuff. I'll show you how I'm gonna do all that stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. It's gonna be a little bit hard filming this, but we'll get it done. Hopefully you guys are interested in some of this stuff. It's different than what I normally do. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. And don't forget, the giveaway for the spray gun and the t-shirt is going to happen tomorrow. I finally got it figured out on the computer, so it's ready to go. So make sure you guys go to that video if you haven't. Be subscribed and leave a comment on that video, and you'll be entered to win. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.